All right, we'll go ahead and get started here. I know we're on kind of a tight schedule with our Grand Marshal, as always. Got a lot of duties and responsibilities, but we're very excited to be joined today by Detroit Lions' #1 draft pick from 2021, and truly one of the top rookies in the NFL from last season. Penei Sewell is joining us here today and got his first opportunity to come to the Grand Prix here in Detroit, got his first opportunity to attend an IndyCar race, right? This weekend here in Detroit. So he'll be serving as Grand Marshal today. And Penei got a chance to tour the Team Penske garage, say hello to Roger Penske. Mary Barrow was there, which was kind of a pleasant surprise. And say hi to a couple drivers. Got to meet Scott McLaughlin as well. So Penei, I know it's kind of been a whirlwind since we got you into the venue today. But first off, we're very excited to have you. What's your experience been like so far today?
I just want to say first, thank you for having me here. It's been a blast so far. Just kind of learning the race a little bit, learning about the cars more and how unique they are, and also the process that goes into it. There's a lot of people that gets involved, and it's really similar to what I do. The environment that I'm in, and it's crazy to see that. And the world y'all live in, and for me to even see what I see today, it's crazy. Just the garage, we were just talking about how big it was. And so I'm excited to see what today has to offer, and let's go from there.
That's awesome. So when you talk about the comparison between your world in football and the auto racing world, talk about that a little bit. You got to see the garage and see there's 3 cars in Team Penske's garage, right? All working together. 40, 50 guys kind of working in concert to try to make those cars fast. How does that compare to what you do with the Detroit Lions and how everybody has their own role?
Yeah, just like you said, everybody plays a different role into the car, whether you're the driver or the person that replaces the tires. Everybody's important though. For that car to go fast and have the fastest time, everybody has to be on their A game to do that. And it's just the same thing as football. No matter what position you are, if all 11 are not on the same page, we're not going to win. So that's kind of the comparison that I saw, and it was really cool to see.
Yeah, that's awesome. We were lucky enough last year here at the Grand Prix to have another Detroit Lion as Grand Marshal, the chief of the Lions pack, I guess you could say, and Dan Campbell. So it's a cool relationship that we've kind of developed with the team here. Did Coach Campbell share with you any advice about your experience at the Grand Prix?
I don't think he knows I'm here right now.
Okay.
We'll see afterwards.
That's awesome. So obviously it's important for you to get into the community. One of the Lions folks told us that this is one of the first things that you've kind of done here in Detroit. After your first years, you'll look back. I'm sure it was a whirlwind for your rookie season, but how important is it for you to come to community events like this in Detroit? It's Motor City. Obviously, we're proud of the fact that we've been here for quite a while and are ingrained in the sports culture, but how is it important for you to come to events like this and show your presence?
It's so important to me because since day one, Detroit has shown nothing but love for me. For me and my family, every time they come into town, it's nothing but love. So after that first year and kind of getting everything under my belt, now I know what to expect and my schedule is more, I guess, efficient. Now I can go out and meet the people that really show love to me each and every day, and I'm starting today. So
we're happy. We're honored that this is one of the first for you, so thank you very much for joining us. Michael Montry has also joined us, president of the Grand Prix, and Michael, it's important for us to try to connect with local sports heroes, right? And not only that, but strong members of the community that represent what we're all about here in Detroit, and Penei is the latest example of that. But just talk about the opportunity to make sure that our Grand Marshals are people that represent Detroit in a positive way.
Yeah, there's no doubt. We have great relationships with all of the Detroit sports teams, and they always make for very popular Grand Marshals. But I can tell you, Merrill, you mentioned it, when Coach Campbell was out here last year, I was so impressed with their involvement. It wasn't just Coach Campbell that was here; it was Chris Peelman here, it was Brad Holmes was here with his son, and it was just really cool to see their true commitment to our sport and our city. So it was an honor, Penei, to have you here today, and it is an honor, I should say, and really appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
No problem.
So we were kind of talking with Penei a little bit about the history of the Detroit Grand Prix and talked about how it began on the streets of downtown Detroit, moved out here to Belle Isle in 1992, and obviously this is the final race here on Belle Isle today. So what do you feel about that? I mean, getting a chance to be part of the very last day of Grand Prix racing on Belle Isle, that's kind of a unique situation to look back on?
Oh, without a doubt. It's definitely something special, something I'll definitely remember for a long time, especially I'm here with my loved one, just to kind of share Detroit with her a little bit. So today's going to be fun.
Yeah, we got some more surprises for you coming up, so we'll keep those under wraps a little bit. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But no, it's our honor to have you as part of our team today, and yeah, so get a little taste of speed maybe out there a little bit. So
Just a little bit.
yeah, that's good. We'll open it up for questions from the media. Tim May.
Just yell it out.
Mike's coming around here, I think. Here we go, right over here in the corner.
Glad this wasn't a relay team. Penei, what's it like to look at a sport, and especially these Indy cars, and know you would never fit in one of those things? You know what I mean? You'll never get to experience what it's like, and answer that, but then on top of it, what do you think it is like for these guys from an athletic standpoint?
Oh man, it's definitely something I wish I can do. Hop in the car and get a taste, not even drive or touch anything. So probably a remote control car, so I don't practice or something, you know what I mean? But yeah, looking at these guys and kind of hearing their training and what they have to go through and the amount of pressure the car has, it's crazy. That's a lot on a person's body, and give these men their props every day.
And one other thing, you know, for an offensive lineman getting started on a team and stuff, how much more like a glove do you think you guys will be this year? You know what I mean? 5 fingers of a glove with that group. You know, I think Taylor Ducker's still there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Just what does he help bring you along? How does he help bring you along?
I think we have a special group this year just because I was the rookie in the room last year, and that whole year we got to build relationships, and that's what really matters in a room, knowing the man really you're going to war with every day. So this year we're just like peanut butter and jelly all across the board. So that's how close we are.
We'll go with Dave Garicki down front here, and then Lewis.
Maybe a ham and cheese too.
Sorry, it's combos.
I didn't grow up on that one. We didn't have that on that one. Sorry.
What did you learn about the NFL playing in your rookie year, and how comfortable are you right now? And not only that, where do you think this offensive line ranks in the NFL? Because a lot of people think top 5, top 10.
Man, for us as a room, I think sky's the limit. I don't really like putting a number on anything just because that kind of limits you. You know what I mean? So sky's the limit. Whatever that looks like, we're gonna accomplish this year. And sorry, I forgot the first part.
Yeah, well, what did you learn, and how comfortable are you in year 2?
Oh yeah, all the lessons I've learned in year 1 were definitely important for me going into year 2. The game was a lot quicker. I also took that year off, so I kind of forgot the speed of the game a little bit. So I'm a lot more comfortable out there. I know the playbook more, so I play faster. I know the cadence, play faster. So everything I just kind of experienced. So now this year is just go out there and have fun.
Down front, Lewis Frank. We have the microphone coming over to you.
Penei, you may or may not have seen these cars in person before, but last week was our Super Bowl, and I was wondering, you know, TV versus real life, you know, watching NFL on TV, real life, what are your impressions, how it's changed to actually see what goes on here?
Talking about the Indy 500 last weekend. Yeah.
It was, the Indy 500 was the Super Bowl. 330,000 people are attending, and just, you know, what are your impressions of the cars? And, you know, people, look at the access. We can't go to your locker room, and here you get to go to people's locker room. What, you know, what's your impression?
Oh yeah, that's crazy. One of the things these guys were telling me is that people are talking to them, or sponsorships are talking to them like up to 1 minute before they get in the car, and I'm like, I'm imagining that, like, if the media was in a locker room with my pads on, I'm like listening to the music and somebody's trying to ask me a question, I'll be thrown off. So that's something crazy that I learned about. These guys got to put up with a lot of media, so props to them.
It's a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah, without a doubt. Right before a race, you get in a car, like, bro, I'm about to go fast. You know what I mean? But that's y'all world, so it's crazy.
You got a chance to see Will Power's car up close and personal. You're kind of taking a look into that, and I know you were looking at it like, how does he fit in that car.
Yeah.
Like, talk a little bit about that. Like, seeing the surroundings they have and the precision of the equipment that these guys run in.
Oh man, to see the detail on each and every car is absolutely nuts. The little hole you guys got on the top of the car, and to see how a human can fit in that's crazy. I don't know how they do it, but it probably goes with training too. If you're, what is it, claustrophobic, this is not a job for you, so I can tell you that much.
That's true.
The steering wheel was the coolest thing to me. It was like a Game Boy almost to me. I was like, oh yeah, I remember back in the day. But this time, it's real life, and you got your life on the line almost. So that's what I thought was pretty cool.
Took out one of the steering wheels from Will's car, and then the paddle shifts on the side. You were kind
With
of
the clutch of the
yeah. It was
I know
impressive.
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You can almost drive one.
Oh, I don't know about that. No way. They get up to 200 plus.
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you, sir.
Have you ever been in a car? What's the fastest you've ever driven a car?
Ooh, that's a loaded question.
Get him in trouble today.
50.
What is your dream car?
I didn't have one, but it's what I got right now, TRX.
There you go. Not bad. Do we have any more questions? Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah, Penei, Coach Campbell came out here last year as they kind of talked about just the example that he sets for you guys in terms of community engagement and being out and being involved. How important is that, not only for him to set, but for you guys to follow ahead of the second year?
Oh man, it's important because the fans, y'all play a huge role into every game. We gotta feel y'all energy out there, and your energy, it's contagious. It kind of makes me kind of hyped up. I'm gonna kill the guy in front of me more. Like, it's just, that type of energy is just not, I guess, explainable. So every time you guys come out there and I feel y'all, it's just something I have to do to give back after the game, just because I owe it to y'all.
Did you see anyone doing anything out there today that you'd be like, I want them to bring that to a Lions game and have that energy? Was there anything like that you saw in particular?
The engines. Yeah, if y'all just pull up with the engines and just let it rip. Oh yeah, that's the one.
That's great. Any other questions? Yeah, right behind.
First off, today, congratulations on being named the Grand Marshal for the Grand Prix. My question is, with all the moves you make and your teammates make on the football field, it's not too often that we hear about some of the charitable causes that some of the Lions players do. What's a particular charitable cause or outreach program that stands out to you the most, and what we may see you promote during your time here in Detroit?
So that's a very good question. At this moment, I have not been looking around just because I've been getting comfortable going into year 2, but I just started my foundation, So Strong Foundation, and it focuses on all those things and kind of in Detroit and also on the island and all those things. But I would say I don't know enough yet about it, and I'm still learning.
That's great. When you get a sense of I know you said it a few times now, the energy that you get from the fans in Detroit, going through it the year, obviously, there's a lot of passion for the Lions here. I'm sure you get that, and the fans, have been waiting for a winner for a long time. Want nothing better than to have this team be a winner. So, as you look back on your rookie season and some of the experiences that you've had with fans, whether it's out here in the paddock with the Grand Prix or out walking around the community, what do you sense from the fans in Detroit?
Just great energy and love, bro. That's all I feel out there, especially after our first win. Sorry it took so long, y'all, but man, after that one, I just really felt y'all, and just kind of the cheers and the heart and the passion behind each yell. And I just want to say I appreciate y'all, and I really hear y'all out there, and I'm gonna give my all for y'all every time.
That's great. We all hope that you are a foundational player for years to come, for sure, for this team. Dave, you got another follow-up question?
When you get a guy like James and Williams, what does that do, for an offense? I mean, does it really get you pumped up knowing the possibilities?
Oh yeah, everyone's excited to see what he can do. Right now, he's just taking his time, getting back up to speed. Obviously, he had the injury, but man, I'm excited to see him once he puts it on.
Any other questions, you guys? Michael, I know that we've had, do you have one here? Yeah, sorry. Last question.
I've been a Lions season ticket holder for 55 years. I have 58 season tickets. I've never missed a regular season game, and we get 2 or 3 away games we go to. Last year was the most exciting year with the organization, with the team, the coaches and everything. Forget the schedule. Forget anything else. The enthusiasm, your losses were close. There are things that happened, but for a first-year team, which we look at it as fans, you were outstanding. The last 6 games, everyone's thinking every game next year is going to be like that. We better get our Super Bowl tickets. Well, we know that's not true, but I'm just so proud of how you fit in and all the things you've done that other players we've had have never done, even in their whole career. So it's a whole turnaround. I think your coaching staff should be applauded. I think Sheila should and everything else. And I want you to come through and I want you to be there. We're in the first rows. Everyone knows who we are. And the cheerleaders in front of us are allowed to change the cheers that we make up. And we're the only group. So I will see you at training camp and I will tell you what we're going to do for you.
Okay.
Thank you. And we're glad you're here. Merrill knows me way too long.
I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
You won't forget him when you see him next time.
I got you.
So,
You got me, Howard.
so Michael, you know, we got the opportunity to welcome Penei to the Grand Prix. We want to give him something to represent his experience and kind of something he can feel good about and wearing the pride. So, if you would do the honors, we've got a couple gifts for you, if you wouldn't mind, sir.
So first off, I hope this is big enough. Team Penske polo shirt, just like the team wears.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
We got Isabel, his girlfriend, a Team Penske jacket, so we got to balance it out, and then we got to have you represent. So whether you want to wear that today or not, it's up to you. But
Know who you root for.
yes, that's right. That's right.
And in addition, it's
There we go.
become a tradition, especially with Coach Campbell last year, to present you with your own Detroit Grand Prix racing helmet. That's yours with your name on the front, see?
Oh my God!
I can try it on right now?
I don't know. Coach Campbell did this last year when we announced it. He put it on at a press conference, and it looked like it was awful tight. I can't guarantee it'll go on or come off. So yeah, it is very snug. Oh man, there we go. That's awesome. That's a little tight.
You wouldn't want to wear that if you're driving the car.
No.
I might wear it in the game.
That is not checked out for NFL competition, by the way. I wouldn't be wearing that on the offensive line there. So anyway, Penei, we really appreciate you coming out and being part of it with us today. We hope you get a chance to enjoy the race, everything that comes with it. We know you're going to do a great job as Grand Marshal. You've already been great with us here today. So thank you very much for being part of our team, and we look forward to seeing you a lot more in Detroit in the future.
Thank you so much for having me here. Appreciate y'all for the time. And man, go Lions, and I'm excited for the day.
All right, here we go. Thank you, guys.
I'm from New York, but I moved to Charlotte.
Nice to meet you.
You remember Tim May?
Enjoy the day. You have never
Yeah. That was fun. That's the best.
Thank you for letting me talk.
You're welcome.
I'll be out there to see you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This is in 55 years the best I've ever seen.
Thank you.
And we're getting better.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Merrill.
Thank you.
You're doing Eric Larson's suite. I'm going to be there because I have to interview people there. Thank you. have my number, call me. There's a couple of things.
If not, we can leave it here. We'll give it to you.
So, I mean,
Oh, I like that too. No, I know, I like that you don't. Yeah.
Hey, I got called trouble too. One of the guys downstairs went downstairs. Don't make it now. It's trouble. No, you gave it to all the other girls, not me. I'm serious. I watched you hand it to all three girls with the salon. Oh, I can't promise that. What's going on?
Not a whole lot of height.
I'm back.
Good.
Not much time.
I feel that.
Yeah.
It's a long weekend.
Up and down this year.
Oh yeah, it's a good workout.
Yeah, that's true.
By the time the weekend's done, I'm either gonna fall apart or I'm gonna like have really strong legs.
There you go. And I already have total knee replacement and total ankle replacement.
Ooh, you're a warrior. Look at you.
Well, my birthday 2 weeks, 72.
You do not look 72. You look great.
Oh, thank you. Well, I am.
That's good. I think that's the secret.
Yep, I'm still working. Work for Penske Corporation.
Oh wow. So you just do this for fun to volunteer?
What?
Do you do this for fun? Are you a volunteer?
No, I'm paid to win.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
This one's the hardest one to get into.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's a one, it's a one unit, so.
Yeah.
How's everything in your world?
Better now that I I got my phone back. It was lost in downtown Detroit. That's why I wasn't here yesterday, because I was like, I'm nervous wreck. I was with my boss. It's just, I was so pissed because like we went a couple places, we got split up, and then all of a sudden I had to get so bad. And so he's like, go down this alley by the fire station. So here I'm trying to squat, I couldn't go, I just couldn't do it. Oh, that's our friend, I probably fell out of his pocket. So I couldn't do it. So then I guess when I was squatting, I set my phone down or phone in my pocket. So like I couldn't get into my iCloud or my internet because I have Google Authenticator, and that's on my phone. So finally I'm like, wait, let me charge my iPad, and I had the thing on there, I could find it, it showed my address, and I'm like, wait a second, that's my iPad. So then finally I figured out exactly what it was, and he stopped it this morning. Thank God it was still there. I was just like, my whole week was on that.
Yeah, that's how it is. You lose that, you're done.
Yeah, it's like, I'm thinking I got some things in there.
It's awesome. He's got a little,
Hey, how's it
little
going?
exclusive one-on-one with the guy.
Exactly.
Big time over here.
Yeah.
That's why you get 2 tables.
Exactly. Glad you got your phone back.
Oh my gosh. I was nervous right yesterday. I couldn't even think straight. Because my whole world.
Yeah, that's the thing. You lose your phone, you lose
My
everything.
banking, my crypto investments, like videos, photos of my niece growing up for that, like year.
It's strange how our society, now everything in our lives depends on that small piece of plastic.
I know.
Yeah, 'cause like my bank information, all my stuff too. My
Oh my god.
contacts, videos that I got to use.
Hey, welcome back.
I'm sorry I was late. It's been like the
It's okay.
worst,
You're
like
fine, you're
36
fine.
hours of my life.
Well,
but now that
you
my
know
phone
what?
is safe.
Sure.
Now that my phone is safe.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a present for me?
So you know where it was.
But you should. Because you are.
Well, you know where?
Oh, you did. Thank you very much. I was nervous.
I must have said that.
God, I look so tiny next to you.
Don't worry about my hips now.
Hey, Facebook. Hi. How are you feeling?
No, I was like throwing up all night. I was so upset. Like, and then I finally was able to like turn on my